beloved soul, something extraordinary just shifted in the spiritual realm because of a decision you made. I need you to listen closely right now, because what I am about to reveal carries a truth that heaven has been waiting to speak over your life. The choice you made recently, the one that felt so ordinary in your own eyes, created a movement in the unseen world that even angels took notice of. What appeared simple to you was profound to me, and because of it, doors that were locked are beginning to open. Barriers that seemed permanent are starting to crack. This is not coincidence. This is divine response to your faith. Stay with me through these next moments, because I am going to show you exactly why your recent action mattered more than you could have imagined. You are about to understand how one moment of trust can unlock blessings that have been prepared for you long before you even knew you needed them. If this message is already speaking to your spirit, gently leave a comment below. Your words of faith create a ripple that reaches others who are searching for hope tonight. My dear child, let me tell you something that might surprise you. The breakthrough you have been praying for did not start today. It began the moment you decided to keep moving forward, even when your strength felt depleted. I watched you. I saw the morning when you woke up exhausted, yet you still chose to believe that better days were coming. I noticed the night when tears filled your eyes, but you whispered a prayer anyway. Those moments were not invisible to me. Every single one of them was recorded in heaven. Your recent decision was the final piece that completed a pattern I have been watching develop in your life. It was the moment when your faith became louder than your fear, when you acted in trust. Even though uncertainty surrounded you, something powerful happened in the spiritual atmosphere. What you did was not grand by the world's standards. You did not make headlines, no crowd applauded. But heaven responded immediately, because I measure significance differently than humans do. The miracle that has been released into your life is not just about solving one problem. It is about repositioning your entire future. Right now, even as you hear these words, there are arrangements being made behind the scenes of your life. Conversations are aligning. Opportunities are forming. People who can help you are being guided toward your path without even knowing why. This is how miracles work. They begin in the invisible realm and slowly become visible in your everyday experience. I know you have carried heavy burdens that others around you never understood. You smiled in public while your heart ached in private. You showed up for responsibilities even when your spirit felt broken. You kept promises even when you wanted to give up. All of that mattered. Every tear you cried in secret was collected. Every prayer you whispered when no one was listening was heard. And your recent action became the evidence that your faith had survived every test. Before we continue deeper into this revelation, I want to ask something of you. If this message has already begun stirring something in your heart, take a moment to press the like button. It is a simple gesture, but it allows this message of hope to reach someone else who desperately needs to hear it tonight. Your small action of sharing this blessing could be the very thing that changes another person's life. Now, let me explain what is unfolding around you right now. The miracle I released is not a distant promise waiting somewhere in your future. It has already entered your present reality. You may not see the full manifestation yet, and I understand how that can create restlessness in your heart. But understand this carefully. Miracles often work like seeds planted in soil. There is a season of hidden growth before the breakthrough becomes visible. What looks like delay is actually development. The step you took recently told me that you were ready for what I have been preparing. Your faith declared that you had not given up on my promises. When I saw that declaration, I began shifting circumstances that you cannot yet see. Obstacles that appeared permanent are being removed. Paths that seemed blocked are being cleared. Favor is being arranged in places where you once faced resistance. Some of these changes will appear gradually, and you must trust the process. You will notice small shifts first. A conversation that flows easier than expected. An opportunity that arrives at just the right moment. A burden that suddenly feels lighter. These are not random occurrences. They are pieces of the miracle progressively revealing itself. Other changes will come suddenly, like a door flying open without warning. In both cases, you will recognize my hand at work. There were moments when you questioned whether your prayers were reaching me. You wondered if I had forgotten about your situation. Let me assure you with absolute certainty, I never forgot. Not for 1 second. I heard every word you spoke, even the prayers you cried when you were too exhausted to form complete sentences. I felt every moment of your struggle, and I was preparing this breakthrough even during the seasons when you felt most alone. Your recent action was proof that hope had not died in your heart. Despite everything you have been through, something in your spirit still chose to believe. That kind of faith moves heaven. It creates a sound in the spiritual realm that calls miracles into motion. The courage you showed when you acted in trust, even while your hands trembled and your heart felt uncertain, carried more power than you realize. I want you to pause right now and let this truth settle into your spirit. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen. And chosen hearts often walk through valleys that others never see. Those valleys are not punishments. They are places of preparation. The strength you gained in darkness will serve you powerfully in the light that is coming. Many people around you never knew what you were facing internally. They saw your exterior, but they did not see the battles you fought in your mind. They noticed your presence, but they missed the pain you carried in silence. Yet, through all of that, you continued moving forward. That persistence became a testimony before heaven. That endurance proved your faith was genuine. And that is precisely why the miracle being released for you is so significant. If you have made it this far in this message, I know your spirit is hungry for breakthrough. I know you are ready for change. Let me ask you to do one more thing before we go further. Leave a comment below and simply write yes if you believe that better days are coming. Your declaration of faith in the comments becomes an agreement with heaven. It strengthens your own spirit and encourages others who are reading alongside you. My beloved, I need you to understand something about the season you are entering. This is not just about receiving a blessing. This is about stepping into a new level of purpose. The miracle I released is connected to assignments I have been preparing you to fulfill. Your struggle was not wasted. It was shaping you for something greater than you have yet imagined. The pain you endured taught you compassion. The disappointments you survived taught you resilience. The prayers you prayed in desperation taught you dependence on me. All of these lessons are now becoming tools you will use to help others. Your story of breakthrough will become a beacon of hope for people who are still walking through darkness. Right now, there are people watching you who do not even realize they are watching. They see your life from a distance, and they are quietly wondering if faith still works. They are questioning whether prayers are truly heard. They are doubting whether miracles still happen in modern times. When your breakthrough becomes visible, it will answer their questions without you saying a word. This is why I am asking you to remain patient during this unfolding process. The miracle is not delayed. It is developing. Every day that passes is bringing you closer to the manifestation. Some blessings need time to mature so they can sustain you long term. Quick fixes often create temporary relief. But what I am building in your life right now is designed to last. You may feel restless at times. You may be tempted to doubt when you do not see immediate changes. During those moments, I need you to remember what I am telling you right now. The miracle began the instant you acted in faith. It is moving through your life even when you cannot perceive it. Trust the process. Trust my timing. Trust that I am working behind the scenes on your behalf. There will be days ahead when unexpected help arrives. Doors will open that you did not even know existed. Conversations will happen that shift your trajectory. Resources will appear when you need them most. These moments are not luck. They are not coincidence. They are the miracle I released for you, unfolding one piece at a time. I also want to prepare you for something important. As this miracle manifests, you may encounter resistance from unexpected places. Not everyone will celebrate your breakthrough. Some people have grown comfortable with your struggle. Your victory will challenge their excuses. Your faith will expose their doubt. Do not be surprised when this happens. It is part of the process. When you face that resistance, remember that it is only confirmation that something real is shifting in your life. The enemy of your soul does not fight against stagnation. He fights against progress. The resistance you feel is proof that you are moving in the right direction. Stand firm. Keep believing. Do not retreat back into old patterns because of opposition. Let me tell you about the specific areas where this miracle is beginning to touch your life. I am working in your finances right now, arranging opportunities that will bring increase where there has been lack. Debts that seemed impossible to overcome are being addressed through supernatural provision. Income streams you never anticipated are being prepared. This does not mean money will fall from the sky tomorrow, but it does mean that divine connections are being formed that will lead to financial breakthrough. I am also healing relationships that were damaged. Some of these relationships you had given up on completely. You believed they were beyond repair. But I specialize in restoration. Conversations that once ended in conflict will begin flowing with understanding. Hearts that grew cold toward you will begin softening. Reconciliation that seemed impossible will start becoming reality. Not all relationships will be restored because some needed to end for your protection. But the ones that matter, the ones that are part of your destiny, those are being healed even now. Your health is another area where the miracle is manifesting. If you have been battling physical ailments, know that I am the God who heals. Some healing comes instantly, but much of it comes progressively as you cooperate with wisdom and take care of the body I gave you. Energy that has been depleted is being restored. Strength that has been missing is returning. You will begin to feel vitality in places where exhaustion had taken residence. I am also opening your eyes to see opportunities that have always surrounded you, but remained invisible because your perspective was clouded by struggle. Ideas will come to your mind with unusual clarity. Solutions to problems that stumped you for years will suddenly seem obvious. This mental and spiritual clarity is part of the miracle. It is me removing the veil that struggle placed over your vision. Perhaps most importantly, I am restoring your joy. You have lived under the weight of heaviness for so long that you almost forgot what it feels like to experience genuine gladness. That season is ending. Laughter will return to your life. Peace will settle into your spirit. Hope will rise in your heart like the sun after a long night. These emotional shifts are evidence that the miracle is touching the deepest parts of who you are. Before I continue, I need to share something from my heart. This ministry exists to bring messages of hope to people like you who are searching for breakthrough. If this word has blessed your spirit, If it has reignited faith in your heart, I want to invite you to become a partner in spreading this message. There are thousands of people who need to hear these truths, but they can only be reached if we work together. Your financial support, even a small seed planted in faith, allows messages like this to reach more searching hearts. It keeps this channel alive and growing. It ensures that hope continues spreading to every corner of the world. If you feel led to sow into this ministry, there is a link in the description below. Your generosity will return to you multiplied, because when you invest in kingdom work, heaven takes notice. My child, I want to speak to you about something that many people misunderstand about miracles. They expect miracles to arrive in dramatic fashion, like lightning from heaven or a sudden windfall that solves everything instantly. While I can certainly work that way, more often my miracles unfold through a series of small divine appointments that build upon each other until breakthrough becomes undeniable. Think of it like a puzzle being assembled piece by piece. Each conversation you have, each person you meet, each decision you make, these are all pieces being arranged to create the complete picture of your breakthrough. You may not understand how certain events fit together right now, but trust that I see the finished image clearly. I am positioning every piece exactly where it needs to be. There have been times when you almost made decisions that would have taken you off course. I stopped you, even when you did not recognize my intervention. That job you did not get, that relationship that ended, that plan that fell apart. These were my protection, keeping you on the path toward your miracle. What looked like disappointment was actually divine redirection. I know it has been hard to trust when so much has not worked out the way you hoped. You have questioned my goodness. You have wondered if I was truly involved in your life. Let me settle this in your heart once and for all. I have never left you. Not for one moment, even when you could not feel my presence. I was there. Even when heaven seemed silent, I was listening. Even when nothing seemed to change, I was working. The truth is that some seasons of your life had to be difficult because easy paths would not have produced the character you needed for where you are going. I do not enjoy watching you struggle, but I value your growth more than your temporary comfort. The person you are becoming through this process is far more important than the speed at which you arrive at your destination. You have developed patience that cannot be taught in classrooms. You have gained wisdom that only comes through experience. You have cultivated compassion that was forged in the fire of your own suffering. These qualities are precious, and they will serve you powerfully in the season ahead. When your miracle fully manifests, you will understand why the wait was necessary. Now let me return to what I was revealing about your miracle. The breakthrough that is coming will not only change your circumstances, it will transform your perspective. You will begin seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You will start noticing possibilities that were always there, but hidden from your awareness. This shift in vision is part of the miracle. Your mind has been trained by struggle to expect difficulty. Your heart has been conditioned by disappointment to anticipate failure. These patterns created limitations in how you perceived your own life. But the miracle I released is breaking those patterns. It is renewing your mind. It is healing your heart. It is restoring your ability to dream again. There were desires you buried because you stopped believing they could happen. There were hopes you abandoned because waiting became too painful. I am telling you now to resurrect those dreams. Dust them off. Hold them before me again. What seemed impossible in your past is becoming possible in your future. The action you took recently was a signal that you are ready to believe again. You demonstrated that your faith, though tested, has not been destroyed. That signal opened a door in the spiritual realm. Through that door, new possibilities are beginning to flow into your life. Some of these opportunities will look different than what you originally prayed for, but they will be better suited to who you have become. I know there were nights when you cried yourself to sleep, wondering if anything would ever change. I know there were mornings when you woke up dreading another day of the same struggle. Those seasons are ending. The weight you carried is being lifted. The darkness you walked through is giving way to light. You may not feel it yet in your emotions, and that is perfectly normal. Feelings often lag behind spiritual reality. The miracle is already moving, even if your heart has not caught up with the truth. Keep speaking faith over your situation. Keep declaring my promises. Your words have creative power, and they are accelerating the manifestation of what I have already released. As you move forward into the coming days and weeks, pay attention to the small signs. Notice when peace replaces anxiety unexpectedly. Recognize when clarity comes to a confusing situation. Acknowledge when help arrives from an unlikely source. These moments are breadcrumbs leading you toward the full breakthrough. I am also asking you to guard your heart during this season. Negative voices will try to steal your hope before the miracle fully manifests. Doubting thoughts will attempt to convince you that nothing has changed. People may question your faith or mock your expectations. Do not let any of that penetrate your spirit. You know what I have spoken over you. Hold on to that truth, regardless of external noise. Remember that chosen souls often face the greatest opposition right before their greatest breakthrough. The resistance you encounter is not a sign that you are on the wrong path. It is confirmation that you are getting close to something significant. Press through the resistance. On the other side of it, your miracle is waiting. I want to take a moment to speak directly to those who have been in this journey for a long time. Perhaps you have been believing for years. Maybe you have prayed thousands of prayers. You might be tempted to think that your situation is different, that your miracle is taking too long. Let me tell you with absolute certainty, your breakthrough is not late. It is right on time. Every delay you experienced was actually divine timing protecting you from receiving something before you were ready. Every closed door was heaven redirecting you away from what would have harmed you. Every no you heard was clearing space for a better. Yes, trust that my timing is perfect, even when it does not make sense to your natural mind. The miracle I released for you is connected to this exact moment in time. It could not have come sooner without compromising its purpose. Everything you have experienced up until now was preparing you to receive what is coming and steward it wisely. The wait was not wasted, it was intentional. I know your faith has been tested. I know there were moments when you questioned everything, but look at yourself right now. You are still here. You are still believing. You are still trusting, despite all the reasons you could have given up. That endurance is about to be rewarded in ways that will leave you in awe. If you are still reading these words, it means your spirit recognizes truth. Something inside you is resonating with this message. Before we conclude, I want to encourage you to share this video with someone you know who needs hope. Your simple act of sharing could be the divine appointment that changes someone's life forever. There is someone in your circle right now who is on the edge of giving up. This message could be exactly what saves their faith. My beloved child, as we come toward the end of this word, I want to leave you with a final truth to carry in your heart. You were chosen before you were born. I knew you before you took your first breath. Every struggle you have faced was permitted because I knew you had the strength to overcome it. Every test you walked through was allowed because I knew it would shape you into who you need to become. The miracle unfolding in your life right now is not just about your comfort. It is about your calling. I am positioning you for influence. I am preparing you for impact. The breakthrough you are about to experience will give you a platform to speak hope into others. Your testimony will carry weight because it was forged in real struggle. People will ask you how you made it through. They will want to know what kept you going when everything looked hopeless. Your answer will point them to me. Your story will prove that faith still works. Your life will become evidence that miracles are real. This is why I need you to hold on just a little longer. The manifestation is closer than you think. The breakthrough is forming right now. Everything you have been believing for is being arranged in the spiritual realm. Soon, very soon, it will become visible in your natural circumstances. When that moment arrives, and it will, remember this message. Remember that I told you the miracle was already in motion, even before you could see it. Remember that I never forgot you. Remember that every tear was counted, every prayer was heard, and every moment of faith was recorded in heaven. Now I want to speak some declarations over your life that you need to hear. These are not empty words. These are spiritual realities that I am activating right now as you receive them. Doors that have been closed to you are opening favor. That was withheld is being released. Resources that were blocked are flowing toward you. People who can help you are being positioned in your path. Wisdom you need is being downloaded into your spirit. Strength you require is being infused into your body. Peace that passes understanding is settling over your mind. The accusers who spoke against you are being silenced. The obstacles that stood in your way are being removed. The delays that frustrated you are ending. The confusion that clouded your judgment is lifting. The fear that paralyzed you is losing its grip. The doubt that whispered lies is being exposed. The shame that held you back is being broken. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic declaration backed by heaven's authority. I need you to understand how to recognize the miracle as it unfolds. It will not always look the way you imagined. Sometimes breakthrough comes disguised as an ordinary moment that carries extraordinary significance. A chance meeting that leads to an opportunity. A phone call that shifts your perspective. A thought that sparks an idea. An email that opens a door. These seemingly small moments are actually pieces of your miracle being delivered one at a time. Pay attention to what I call divine coincidences. These are moments when perfect timing and perfect positioning collide in ways that cannot be explained by natural reasoning. You happen to be in the right place at the right time. You happen to meet the right person when you need them most. You happen to hear the right information at the perfect moment. These are not accidents. These are my fingerprints all over your life. You will also recognize the miracle by the peace it brings. Even before circumstances fully change, you will notice a shift in your internal atmosphere. Anxiety that used to dominate your thoughts will begin to fade. Worry that kept you awake at night will lose its power. Stress that controlled your emotions will start releasing its grip. This inner peace is confirmation that the miracle is working from the inside out. Another sign will be the increased clarity you experience. Decisions that once confused you will become simpler. Directions that once seemed unclear will grow more obvious. Choices that once paralyzed you with indecision will feel more natural. This clarity is me sharpening your spiritual perception so you can navigate the new season you are entering. You might also notice that people begin treating you differently without any explanation. Favor will appear in unexpected relationships. Doors will open with influential people who previously seemed inaccessible. Respect will come from sources that once dismissed you. This shift in how others respond to you is because they are sensing something different in your spirit. They may not understand it, but they can feel that you are marked for something significant. There is something else I need to prepare you for. As the miracle manifests more fully, you may experience what feels like testing. Old temptations might resurface. Former patterns might try to reassert themselves. Previous fears might attempt to return. This is not a sign that the miracle has stopped. It is actually evidence that the enemy recognizes what is happening and is making a last attempt to derail your progress. During these moments of testing, you must stand firm on what I have spoken. Do not retreat. Do not compromise. Do not surrender the ground you have gained. The testing is temporary, but the breakthrough is permanent if you hold your position. Remember that I have already declared victory over your situation. The battle is won. You are simply enforcing what has already been established in the spiritual realm. I also want to address those of you who have been waiting for a specific miracle. Perhaps you have been praying for restoration of a marriage, healing from a disease, provision for a financial crisis, or breakthrough in a business. You have wondered why your specific need has not yet been met. Let me speak directly to that concern. Your miracle is tied to my perfect timing, which considers factors you cannot see. There are other people involved whose free will affects the outcome. There are lessons you need to learn before you can handle what you are asking for. There are character developments that must occur before the blessing can be sustained. There are preparations that must be completed before the door can open. Trust that the delay is not denial. It is development. Your story is not over. In fact, it is just beginning. The best chapters of your life are still unwritten, and they will be filled with blessings that exceed what you have asked for. Hold your head high, walk with confidence. You are a chosen vessel carrying a miracle that is about to transform everything. If this message has touched your heart, take a moment right now to leave a comment, sharing what God has spoken to you through these words. Your testimony will encourage others. And please, do not forget to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a message that could change your life. If you feel led to support this ministry financially, the link is in the description. Your seed will be multiplied back to you. Remember, beloved, the miracle is not coming. It is already here. Walk in that truth, live in that confidence, and watch as heaven proves itself faithful once again. I am with you every step of the way. You are never alone. Your breakthrough is guaranteed because I have spoken it over your life. Trust me, believe me, and get ready to receive everything I have prepared for you.